Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me. We're going to take a break from the Washington DC series that is running right now on the channel to get you back to some World War II reenacting theme videos. Now this is a video I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I've had some videos on the channel like it before, but we're going to talk about one of the most asked questions that I see is what can I do for pocket litter? What can I do for personal items? What's some things I need to carry, put in my pockets, bags, things like that, to make my impression more believable at an event? Well, today I'm going to go over some of that with you, show you a little bit about what I carry personally, and just maybe give you some ideas of things you could do for your impression. So if you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more. And let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so honestly, there's really no right or wrong way to do this video for you guys, but other than to show you some things I carry. Now, when I do officers' impressions, which I try not to do too much, I will use things such as this: company morning reports, duty rosters, and things like this, the headquarters, Class A privilege cards. That's just an example of some of the paperwork I will carry. Now, these are originals. I have these on PDF copies as well as Xerox copies that I've made of paper formats of these. And these are some things I will use during an event, whether it be public or tactical or immersive or whatever, that I will use when I'm doing an officer's impression, mainly a CP setup. Other things that is really neat to carry is V-mail. Guys will get these from home. This is an original V-mail box. But I do have some other items that I ordered from Poppy's Reproductions. You can find them on Etsy, and that cover V-mail like this. This is basically some V-mail materials. Got some letters, got a memo book, some envelopes, and just a bunch of different stuff and some paper here. So that is some things you can add to your kit. You don't have to take all this, but grab you some stuff like this and take with you. Always a good idea. Okay, some other things that you could carry in your bag is reading materials. One of the things I like carrying that you probably wouldn't have saw in the field too much, but I do carry it with me, is a copy of the Basic Field Manual of the Soldier's Handbook. Because I can refer to this during an event if I have a question about something, and this is always a good thing to keep. However, if you want some good reading material that's period accurate, these are put up by the Armed Services. This is the Armed Services Edition, Wartime Reading for the Soldier. This is a copy of the Best from Yank magazine, the Army Weekly. And guys will stick this in their bags sometimes, carry them, read them. And, well, it's interesting. With this being the Best from Yank magazine, I can do a lot of studying and get a lot of information in the field. So I particularly like this one. Now, another really cool piece of reading material that soldiers had during the time, especially GI soldiers, were phrase books. Now, this is an original French phrase book, but I don't want to carry this to an event. Why? It's original. You're going to get moisture built up in your coat, whether it be from sweat, rain, dew, whatever. If you put this in your pocket, it's going to ruin the cover. So I never, ever, ever, ever carry this to an event with me. Instead, I opt for reproduction ones like these. There's a Tagalog, there's a Japanese, Italian, Northern Ireland, German, and you can see how this one's been in my pocket and got a little wear and tear. Perfectly fine. It's reproduction. I could easily get another one of these, and it looks like it's been used. But here's the reproduction of the French, and yeah, so these are really cool to have and keep in your kit, and it makes for some really good reading at an event during downtimes. Now, some other things I would carry on my person or in my bag is things like this are actually usable in events, but period accurate, such as gun oil. And you can refill these with modern gun oil, and that is your gun oil you can have at the event for your weapon. Also, dubbing. I generally won't carry dubbing with me, but yeah, it's always good to have some dubbing somewhere in your collection or in the truck or just anywhere. This is something you should do before an event, but this is just to give you an idea of stuff that is original that you can repurpose. And then one of the things I do carry with me is this wood alcohol stove. As you can see, the grates here, I'm not going to take off. It's hard to put back on, but it sits on the top like this. Now, inside of this wood alcohol can, which is hard to get open, I have Esbit tablets. The original contents is gone, but I put Esbit tablets in here, and I still use this now. So this is my field stove, and it's actually usable, and I will keep this in one of my bags. Now, what are some things I will actually have maybe in my jacket pockets? One is a Bible. Always a good item to keep on you. Soldiers will keep these on you. You can find GI issued Bibles, but this thing is very good to keep on you in your pocket somewhere. Also, I'll keep a lighter and, well, got to replace the flint in it, but I'll keep a lighter, a pack of Lucky Strike cigarettes, maybe some, some condom prophylactics, or let's just say prophylactic kits as they were called. These are from Poppy Seeds Reproductions. You can get these as well there. Maybe some Dentine chewing gum and period containers. And maybe somewhere a field ration D bar. But also, I will keep a wallet on me. Now, this isn't a wallet I normally carry all the time, but you know, sometimes it's nice to carry it. I could put some cash, leave my modern wallet somewhere else, forget about the modern pen. I don't know why that's in there. But, you know, this is a 40s period wallet. And I would keep things such as furlough passes in here, some francs, so invasion currency, and put that back in there. So on this side of the wallet, over here, I would keep things like a captured German photograph, maybe a motor vehicle operator's permit, some airmail stamps, so just a stamp book of stamps. I will also keep something like a furlough pass. Here's another Class A pass here. And then something like a soldier's individual pay record. All soldiers were required to have these, so I will also keep this as well. Okay, so now that carries this into hygiene and some of the things you'll keep on you in your bag for hygiene. One of the things is a period shaving brush box. I wouldn't so much carry the box, but I would carry the contents of a shaving brush, which I'll show you in a second. Some dental cream. So this is some toothpaste. So I wouldn't carry the box again with this, but it would be in my hygiene kit, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But this is just some suggestions of maybe some displays, some Lifebuoy Health Soap. This is an original Lifebuoy Health Soap box. You know, that's nice for a public display. Now, one of the pieces I would keep with my hygiene kit is some soap. I got some Lifebuoy Health Soap in there, reproduction, but looks very original. So pretty cool. Put it in some paper, stuck it in the box so it won't get anything soapy and wet. And that brings us to my hygiene kit, which is right here. American Red Cross Hygiene Kit. You tie it up, and basically this is everything you need to do your hygiene. In here, I keep a handkerchief or towel, my shaving brush, my toothbrush, some, I like this kind of toothpaste. This is normally what I use in an event. This is Marvis toothpaste. You can get it on Amazon. I keep a stick of shaving soap here. This is my razor. And then I have some Nivea cream here. And a mirror. And also a comb. So, and then I keep just my razor blade, spare razor blades in these packets here. So that is pretty much my setup for my hygiene kit. Everything I need to do anything I need hygiene related during events. And I use this every single event. So this is what you will need. And other than that, you know, I would keep this, and this is not a personal item to keep in your pockets. Of course, this is a grenade box, but I don't keep grenades in here because I found what this is really good for is to keep trench candles. So I've got some tea candles here that are, you know, basically a reproduction trench candle, but I also have some original trench candles here. But I keep my candles in here, and I will stick this in my musette bag or my lightweight gas mask bag or general purpose bag. And this will come to me at the event, keeps my candles dry and keeps them safe. And it uses this container for something. So again, that's a display item and got some usable candles inside. All right, so this is by far everything that you guys would need for personal items or for personal effects, to stick in your jackets or whatever. But it's just an idea to maybe get you started. Just an idea of some things to think about to maybe add to your impression. And these are things I carry. I don't like to travel too heavy, but I do like to carry some things to improve my impression a little bit. And guys would want to travel pretty light. So you could carry, of course, C rations or K rations, or you could carry things like, extra pencils, which I always carry a short pencil like this. I very rarely take a long pencil just because these are easier to pack up. And then I'll also enclose some kind of a little small pencil sharpener. But this is just a general idea of things to think about. Other things that you would have that you would need, and I highly recommend this, is a sewing kit. I keep insignia, extra patches, extra legging laces in this thing, safety pins, anything I would need in case I bust the seat of my trousers or lose something. Everything will be in here. It's got buttons, everything I need right here. And this is a must. So make sure you get one of these as well. With that being said, guys, that is all I have for you. Maybe this helps someone out there that's a new reenactor, and it's a very cool piece of history to examine and study when it comes to World War II history. So thank you so much. Until next time, keep preserving history. Stay safe. We will see you on the next one.